Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Level Up Lomax back with another legendary video. And in today's video, we're gonna be talking about how nice guys finish last in almost everything. I know you heard the saying, nice guys finish last, but when people say it, they most likely referring to a relationship. But over the years, I done learned myself that being too nice can actually put you in vulnerable positions that you really don't want to be in. My first example from my own experience is being too nice at work. Like when you that guy that don't never say no, or you always picking up the slack for other people, or the manager always asking you to help out in other places, it's because you just ain't set no boundaries. And you know, they know that they can count on you to get the job done, which is a good thing. But at the end of the day, they end up taking your kindness for weakness. They end up using you because of the fact that you nice, because of the fact that you gonna go the extra mile just because they asked you to. And then this also goes into the same thing that friends and family will do to you. When you become the person that everybody calls on for everything, it's because they know that they can count on you, or they know that you a nice person and you willing to do anything for anybody. You know, you'll give somebody the shirt off your back. Like, they know that, and they use that to their advantage, you know. So it's kind of like when you do something for somebody over and over again, you know, and it gets to the points where you start to realize, like, oh, they just using me for this. You know, it's kind of like that same concept. Now, when it do come to relationships, especially romantic relationships or dealing with women, being a nice guy most of the time gets you walked on. Most of the time it gives off weakness, or women will take it as or perceive it as weakness, you know, because even if they don't say it, they want a man that's assertive. They want a man that's not a yes man, a man that just won't go with whatever they suggest. You know, they want you to ultimately make the decisions in a relationship or in the certain situation that y'all in. If you about to go on a date, or you trying to set up a date or whatever, and you're telling her, oh, it's whatever, we can go wherever you want to go, they'll act like they like that, but realistically, they want you to pick the place, set the date, tell them what time to be there. You know, that's assertive, and that's what they actually want. You know, the nice guy that just gives them whatever they want whenever they want it, you know, they'll portray like they like that, you know, but really it's turning them off. Because it's giving off weakness. In all of life, you got to find a balance with everything. You can't be too nice. You have to be nice but still assertive, you know. And it ain't no point of being mean, you know, but at the same time, you have to be real in everything that you do and speak the truth at all times. Because when you start to be fake or go along with the flow just for the sake of making somebody happy, or just for the sake of not hurting somebody's feelings, or thinking that they'll like you more if you go along with the flow, that's damaging. And at the end of the day, it's still gonna give off weakness, because they're not gonna look at you as a person that can think for themselves, or as a person that can make solid and sound decisions on their own. It's basically like you're saying, I don't have an opinion. It doesn't matter which way that I go, left or right, whatever you wanna do, I wanna do. And that's just not the energy that you want to give off when it comes to dating and all of that stuff. But this is about being too nice. You cannot be too nice in nothing that you do. You have to find a balance with everything in life, when it comes to work, when it comes to relationships with friends, when it comes to relationships with family, and obviously with your significant other. You have to find a perfect balance, you know. And as men, with dealing with women, you have to find a perfect balance with everything. You can't be too nice, can't be too mean. You can't be too uptight with your money, but you can't be too lenient. You can't be too into this and not enough into that. Like, it's just a big balance beam that you got to keep balanced. It's basically like You know, you can't lean too far to one side. You always gotta be balanced. You know, I don't know how else to say it. All in all, in life, you gotta create a balance. Being too nice gives off the impression that you're not confident and that you're easily persuaded. You cannot be a yes man. And like I said before, you have to set boundaries. You have to let people know what they can and can't get out of you, what they can and can't say to you, what they can and can't do around you. You know, you gotta set boundaries, and you gotta let the people know, if they wanna be a part of your life, what those boundaries are, you know. And in the end, people will respect you a lot more because you let them know, like, hey, I'm only gonna help you out with this a certain amount of times, or I'm only gonna take you saying this a certain amount of times, or I don't talk to me about that, don't say this to me, don't call me this. Whatever the situation is, you gotta make sure that you set boundaries. It's a lot of stuff that goes into this, but all in all, don't be a yes man. Don't let people walk all over you. Don't just go along with anything and everything to save somebody's feelings or to make somebody like you, or whatever the case may be. You know, you gotta assert yourself in all situations. Saying all that, you know, there's nothing wrong with being nice, you know, because I'm actually a very, very nice dude. Like, no matter where I'm at, no matter what situation I'm in, I'm always a nice dude. But I know when people try to get over on me or pull the wool over my eyes, or I know when people trying to overuse my niceness, and that's when I gotta turn that switch back the other way, because it's like, hold on, let me let you know that I'm nice because I like to be nice, and that's the right thing to do. You know, I'm just a nice dude, but I don't like when people try to take advantage of me, and that's gonna bring out a side of me that you don't want to see, you know. So at the end of the day, man, you just gotta assert yourself and set boundaries. You know, ain't nothing wrong with being nice, just don't be too nice. That's all I got for y'all today, man. It's your boy Level Up Lomax checking out. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'll catch y'all in the next video.